Vyas Media Network.
So due diligence sabai garnu paryo.
Yes.
Interesting. X, do me a favor. Let's start from this either. When did you start the business then? When, like the name, the concept, like when did you actually start it?
Kopila चाहिँ Miss Nepal भन्दा अगाडिदेखि नै थियो. Then अब कसरी sustain गर्ने मेरो NGO लाई. अब I cannot go around asking for money all the time. It's not going to be good for the long run भनेर थाहा भयो. त्यसपछि चाहिँ what can we do next भनेर मैले लास्ट podcast पनि धेरै टोमेटोजहरूको कुरा गरेको थिएँ. एग्रिकल्चरमा चाहिँ अलिकता छिरौँ न त भनेर नि I just started researching. Then I think मेरो एउटा पडकास्टले नै मलाई इन्सपायर गर्यो. हाम्रो लेकाली कफी एस्टेट उहाँको पडकास्ट हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यति राम्रो राम्रो ग्रेडिङ पाउनु हुने रहेछ. हाम्रो नेपाली कफी बिन्स 100मा 92, 93 आइरहने रहेछ है. सो कसरी कहाँ चाहिँ यस्तो ग्रो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि इट्स भेरी क्लोज बाई भन्ने पनि थाहा भयो. सो अब चाहिँ एकदम फ्यामिलीलाई नै भनेर लेट्स डु दिस. अहिलेसम्म पनि त्यो प्रोसेसमै छु. DFTQC पाउने प्रोसिजर चाहिँ अलिक गाह्रै रहेछ. सो अब त्यही अन्टरप्रेन्योरसिप हेर्दा चाहिँ सजिलो तर प्रोसेस वाइज चाहिँ एकदमै गाह्रो रहेछ. मैले इनिसियल इन्भेस्टमेन्ट चाहिँ 10 crores भन्दा माथिको देखाउनु पर्ने रहेछ फ्याक्ट्री सेटअप गर्न पनि. अनि पल्पिङ मसिन्सहरू पनि ह्युज इन्भेस्टमेन्ट. अनि त्यो पाउन पनि गाह्रो भइरहेछ. अब बिस्तारै बिस्तारै
कसैले यो पडकास्ट हेरिरहेछ, कसैले सपोर्ट गरिहाल्छ होइन. यो इन्स्टाग्राम हाम्रो तल जाऊ त सबैजनालाई तस्बिरहरू. वाउ.
So I took all these pictures.
Explain to everybody. Explain गरे हुन्छ नि सबैजनालाई.
So that's a coffee flower, the white color go. So people usually don't know, but त्यो चाहिँ एउटा jasmine फुल जस्तै देखिने रहेछ. So it flowers first, then it gives cherries.
I didn't know that. खोला त त्यो white one.
Smell पनि हुन्छ.
Yes.
यो.
Yes. So coffee flower.
I learned third thing today.
I also did not know about that. Farmersहरूसँग कुरा गर्दै जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ then I got to know.
Guys, go back please.
अनि these are coffee cherries.
तिमीले आफै खिचायो?
हजुर सबै पिक्चर्स आफै खिचे.
Nice, go back.
So we only hand select and hand pick पनि एउटा हुँदो रहेछ है. We only need to select the ripe ones. जस्तै त्यो माथिको पिक्चरमा we see green ones as well. But we cannot use that for coffee, specialty coffee especially. नभए त्यसको क्वालिटी घटेर आउँछ. So only the most ripest we select. And then त्यसमा चाहिँ pulping, washing, एकदमै labor intensive अनि resource intensive process रहेछ.
Zoom out guys. तल अरू तस्बिरहरू केही छन्? अनि त्यो तस्बिर माथिको त्यो डाँडा काँडा चाहिँ कताको नि?
यो एरिया चाहिँ बनेपा साइडतिर. यस्तो हाइट एल्टिट्युड 1000 meters above, 800 meters above थियो.
मलाई थाहा थिएन त कफीको फ्लावर त्यस्तो हुन्छ भनेर. First time I figured this out. होइन obviously हुन्छ नि होइन. Once you start doing things होइन आफूले गर्न थालिसकेपछि बल्ल त त्यसमा त्यो एकपल्ट छिरिसकेपछि बल्ल थाहा हुन्छ नि होइन. सो ट्रिकी पार्ट चाहिँ कहाँ रहेछ त आजको दिनमा हुन्छ नि होइन. सबसे ट्रिकी पार्ट चाहिँ कहाँ रहेछ त? सोर्स गर्ने सबसे गाह्रो कि गएर रेजिस्ट्रेसन गाह्रो कि
प्रोसिजर रेजिस्ट्रेसन? धेरै धोका पनि भयो, धेरै घाटा पनि भयो मेरो. त्यही हो अब लिगल प्रोसिजर्समै पैसा खाइदिनु हुने, रेजिस्ट्रेसनै भइदिने. अनि त्यो कोही कुरा मैले स्टार्ट गर्न लागेको छु सपोर्ट माग्दाखेरि पनि त्यही हो धेरै क्यापिटल देखाउनु पर्ने पनि भयो. तर एउटा गुड पार्ट चाहिँ आई थिङ्क वी हेभ एग्रिकल्चरल लोन्स. अनि स्पेसली वुमेन लेड अन्टरप्रेन्योरसिपलाई चाहिँ गभर्मेन्ट सपोर्ट पनि गरिरहेको छ. कम इन्ट्रेस्टमा दे आर प्रोभाइडिङ लोन्स.
सो Nicoffee, you want to do it for a long span of time?
Very long span of time.
As even after August and then another 50 August summer.
Yes.
That's awesome. No, that's really awesome. No, I was just thinking about it. I know. You let me know. I know. Malai चाहिँ त्यो मन पर्छ के भन्छ डार्क रोस्ट मन पर्छ हैन. Once you produce it, I'm going to be a customer.
रोस्टिङ मसिन्स पनि एकदम एक्सपेन्सिभ भएको हुनाले नेपाली फार्मर्सहरूले चाहिँ त्यो कराईमा रोस्ट गर्नु हुने रहेछ. ह्यान्ड रोस्टेड. अब कसरी तपाईँलाई थाहा हुन्छ कुन लेभल अफ रोस्ट पुग्यो भन्दाखेरि इट्स अल इन्ट्युसन भन्नुभयो सो मेबी इफ यु क्यान इम्प्लिमेन्ट मसिनरी त्यस्तो कुराहरूमा अब बाहिर विदेशमा चाहिँ इट्स अल कम्प्युटर डिजिटल अब कतिको रोस्ट प्रोफाइल गइरहेछ भनेर पनि त्यो थाहा हुन्छ एउटा ग्राफमा देखाउँछ तर नेपालमा चाहिँ हातले नै
ह्यान्ड
रोस्टेड ठुलो ठुलो कराईमा
मलाई त ठिक मलाई चाहिँ अनेस्टली भन्नुपर्दा आइड बी ह्याप्पी विथ ह्यान्ड रोस्टेड कफी
त्यो कराईमा I don't know, the iron and maybe it adds to the whole flavor.
The flavor of it, right? Yes. Next time you get some, you let me know.
I will.
I love coffee. Like, I survive on coffee, honestly, guys. I survive on coffee and I'd love to try some of the coffee that you produce and you sell. Obviously, you want to sell and you want to make sure that your foundation's taken care of. Yes. Let me know. I'll be happy to buy it. We'll be happy to drink it, right, guys? Timi ke गर्दैछौ Srichchha? What are the things that you're working on?
So I think मेरो journey it was not all green in a way because in terms of joy and happiness it was figuring out what I want to do भन्नेमा चाहिँ I feel like I'm still in the process of discovering it कुन पाथमा जाने कसरी like how much time कता invest गर्ने भनेर but I've been able to do मेरो childhood dream को a few of the things which I've always wanted to do. One of it was like being part of the COP28, like climate change conference. So that's something I always dreamt of, that I wanted to present Nepal in that climate change conference. So it was a really good networking opportunity. Plus I got to speak in different panels too. And through that I was able to connect with International Human Rights Commission. And so for the country, I'm the ambassador for women empowerment and climate change. So this mapani, like I get to connect with so many different women from all over the world, and we're supporting each other's project. And the whole WhatsApp group is so vibrant. So we'll be meeting in different conferences going forward, and the end conference will be on human rights.
Yeah, that's awesome. How is the overall experience of COP28? We talk about we take big. Obviously, for me, it's these are big words. Activism, climate change. We definitely talk about the activism part of it as well. 28 ma COP28 ma
COP28 ma I think in terms of organizing, it was really well organized and it covered a wide area. There was even like a sustainable fashion show and under the dome. So it felt like everyone there had a vision for the environment, and it's like a university atmosphere. Everyone's learning from different stations. On the other side, there's also a lot of greenwashing happening. There was also this new term I discovered, which is youth washing. So getting the youth involved in certain strategies, or like, let's say, pushing fossil fuels. So that's like youth libandima. Kind of like washing it, like we're, involved, like youth is involved. So, like I discovered that side as well. So, very like tricky pani hune recha, like where do you follow, because not everything is environment friendly necessarily, but they might sell it that way in that.
This is 4 months ago, December?
Yeah, December.
December, Matthew. Zoom out, Babu. Oh, nice, interesting. Kya bhai थियो कप दुबईमा
भएको थियो.
Interesting.
So it was the first day, and I was actually so teary त्यो बेलामा to be a part of that experience and meet so many people. One thing I felt like, because I like to, my end goal is to be a multi-species justice advocate. So that means being an advocate for animals and trees and plants. So they're never the center of the climate change conversation. And that is what I felt like was missing in COP28 too. It was still very human-centric, every solution. And but I met a few people who want to keep nature at the center of fighting climate change, because that is what has led us to climate change in the end. So in terms of that, I think I was able to see about globally पनि के reality छ भनेर. And I think what touched me the most was हाम्रो नेपाललाई first time एउटा pavilion दिएको थियो के. So Nepal had its own space to talk about the issues. So हाम्रो loss and damage को लागि चाहिँ we were like literally fighting, like हामीलाई पनि because it's not our fault that climate change is happening. We want funds so that हाम्रो loss and damage को like cost चाहिँ cover होस् भनेर. So like global south they were fighting a lot, but even though expected भन्दा पनि धेरै funds आए पनि it was still not enough. Okay, so it kind of showed where our countries really stand and where why we need to fight more.
It's we could talk about this forever. I'm 100 वर्षदेखि industrialize हामीले मात्र more than 100 years. Well, we contribute peanuts to what's happening right now, and we're the ones who are receiving big chunk of it. समस्याहरू हिजो राति such a funny thing you said that you brought this up. हिजो राति I was watching this cinema. कतिजनाले हेर्नु भएको छ होला हेर्नु भएको छैन होला it's called The Martian. I don't know if you watched this or not. It's about this person, this astronaut who gets left in Mars. Like Marsमै छुट्छ के Marsमा अनि यो botanist हुन्छ के अनि उसले चाहिँ Marsमा चाहिँ गएर चाहिँ Marsको soilमा चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ आलु उम्राएको देखाउँछ के यसमा it's not impossible के But imagine a time is going to come when we probably will not have enough food in this planet. Or we'll go to another planet and colonize that planet because we might not be able to live in this planet. So just touching base on this, we're ruining our own planet. I'm with you on I'm with both of you guys on this. We're messing up with our planet and we need to make changes on that. At least start with our own country. It's so interesting. What other lessons do you learn from COP? Like हामीलाई हेर्ने thought process चाहिँ के रहेछ?
हामीलाई हेर्ने I think attention चाहिँ definitely आएको छ, especially because हाम्रो UN को general पनि आएर we've got attention like Everest मा base camp मा पनि that it's really bad here भन्ने त्यो एउटा attention आएकोले पनि that really helped. So कुनै global platform मा नेपाललाई त्यसरी एउटा identity दिँदाखेरि चाहिँ it's very helpful for raising awareness and putting responsibility and immediately for ekaichoti like give us funds bhanera jun beg गर्ने tone थियो it completely flipped to we have the solutions for climate change we're not asking for funds, we're asking for our rights भन्ने खालको. So that kind of shift in tone was very empowering because I'm always developing country भनेर poor country भनेर जुन माया लाग्ने वेमा हेरेको छ that's not true. We don't need that anymore खालको थियो. There's a loss and damage भन्ने एउटा कन्फरेन्समा थियो and was we are asking for our rights and we have the solutions. हाम्रो zero waste strategies देखेर हाम्रो forestहरू हाम्रो agriculture which is sadly fading too. त्यो सबैमा चाहिँ we have the solutions needed to solve the climate crisis भन्नेमा चाहिँ all of us became more empowering for our nation. So त्यो kind of stance चाहिँ लिनुपर्ने as a country. We cannot be begging for funds. We need to ask for our rights and put that kind of pressure.
Very, very well said. अनि एग्रिकल्चरमा त हाम्रो प्रसिद्धीले खेती गरिरहेछ त हैन?
Exactly.
We'll support. Please let us know however we can support. Deego Pranali, just quick recap गर्दाखेरि I still remember last time हाम्रो conversation was it's still fresh in my mind, but to the people who are listening right now, quick recap गर्दाखेरि tell us a little bit about Deego Pranali.
So it's still in the project phase. I'm also trying to register it and still looking at kun best option huncha register garnako लागि pani because we want it to be self afai fund pani lina sakne have an entrepreneurial aspect to it too. But the main essence is connecting all the eco-entrepreneurs and then building some kind of project out of it. So I want to connect it with my beauty with a purpose. So I'm looking at homestays, Magis. So because homestays is so well integrated in a community space, and there's an ecotourism aspect, and there are so many ways we can have the eco-entrepreneurs product in the homestays to start pushing it forward. So I'm trying to see that connection, but Deego Pranali will be about bringing the whole database and the entrepreneurs together, like the podcaster, the Saturday marketer. So we've tested few, and like I feel like that'll be a good momentum giving platform. And त्यहाँबाट आउने कनेक्सनले चाहिँ एउटा इको सिटी कन्सेप्ट चाहिँ I want to start working for the beauty with purpose.
It's going to be very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, Priyanka just in 2023, Priyanka just won beauty with a purpose. Before that, it was Anushka in 2019, and then Shrinkala. Shrinkala also won beauty with a purpose. Shrinkala also won multimedia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, Eco City भनेर चाहिँ हैन, obviously it would be awesome for you to go out and win the whole thing. In 20 you're going in 2025 हैन.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be awesome for you to go out and win the whole thing हैन. Beauty with a purpose को कुरामा चाहिँ Eco City भनेर चाहिँ like what's going to be the theme? Can you elaborate it a little bit?
So Eco City भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I wanted to do it in city. Usually say rural area मा पनि भएको हुन्छ, but city has so much high population. Like it's said that the urban population will be largely affected because a lot of people are living there, and it's also a great place to raise climate awareness because a lot of people are living there. So I want to target like the mass as well. So हाम्रो air pollution को देखि लिएर water को कुरामा, it's something where we need to really, because the air we're breathing, we're still in top 3 for air pollution right now.
Number 1 as well.
One as well once. So city भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ काठमाडौँ भनेर like all the people really look up to, all the like provinces and different cities really look up to Kathmandu. So anything that happens, like the mayor's decision was, it's kind of replicated elsewhere. I think about decentralized part, they have, we can see different new structures coming, their own thing as well. But like city ma चाहिँ, I feel like एउटा rural area को जुन एउटा natural essence हुन्छ त्यसलाई पनि empower गर्न सक्छ. So city को through चाहिँ, if we're connecting different eco-entrepreneurs who have their own rural connections, so say Dafe works भयो, they're working in Janakpur, and त्यसरी नै like we have like different tea shops working in different parts of Nepal. So त्यसरी I feel like when we empower it, or when we start bringing it together, it kind of like goes back to those communities. So that's how I'm seeing like Eco City ko powerful चाहिँ किन हुन्छ भनेर, because it's a larger way ma networking platform, and also एउटा blueprint for what kind of place we want, and that blueprint needs to be right, something that people can look up to, and to change चाहिन्छ from unsustainable cities to sustainable cities. त्यो एउटा switch चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ.
I'm with you on this. I'll give you a good point, right? I'll try to liaise on this as well if you want. Upcoming cities of this country. Your personal opinion is my. Kathmanduमा जे भयो भइसक्यो हैन. Kathmandu is like already there हैन. Chitwan is going to be a fantastic city down the road हैन. I can already see त्यो थाहा हुन्छ के त्यहाँ गरेको कामले देखिन्छ के हैन. Butwal, another fantastic city coming up, Nepalganj, Viratnagar, Surkhet janla छ नि,
all the cities we're going.
You guys will love it, like I love Surkhet, मलाई एकदम मन पर्छ Surkhet, त्यो केही छ के सुर्खेतमा हुन्छ नि, probably valley भएर पनि होला, I was born here, raised here, the valley may, so you guys will love Surkhet हुन्छ नि. यतापट्टि जाँदाखेरि Itari, another city which is so vibrant हुन्छ नि, धरान भयो. So all these other models, man, you can do so many different things. Okay, Chitwan is the closest to us. I'm honestly saying this. Chitwan is so close to us. It's so nearby. You can do so many different things there. Okay? I try to liaison and try to get you in touch with friends there. They're doing some awesome things there. Okay? Maybe you can learn something from them too, and then probably give back to them as well along that line.
When I pitched the idea to like Chitwan, Bio, because it's so rich in biodiversity too, like त्यसमा पनि like homestays over there, it can be applied. So hopefully once this model in Patan area is successful in its way, we can like again copy it elsewhere with their own like specific twitches. But yeah. That's my goal. So it not being just one area, hopefully it can replicate around. That's my goal.
Across the country.
Yeah.
Ahileको लागि चाहिँ you're focused in Patan, right?
Patan, yeah.
Patanमा कता भन्नु मिल्छ?
Patanma, I think we still have to do some final like confirmations. But it'll be around core Patan. But there are other places that I'm looking at. Bungamati भयो and like Kathmanduhरुमा पनि like Sakhuतिर भयो. And Kokanaru. So I think those are also really already like they have the Eco-City Foundation a little outside of Kathmandu गयो भने चाहिँ. So we can learn a lot from there and apply more to it as well.
No, it's perfect. Of course, Patan, Lloydpur is my home base. घर हो मेरो हैन. Let me know if you can ever help out. The mayor is a good friend of ours. All the mayors are good friends of ours, thankfully, touch wood. So Chirbabu sir is very open to new ideas as well. And I don't know if you can ever help out, feel free. Or even if you want to do things in Chitwan, like it's such a fun. I'm amazed. Okay? I'll give you guys an example. Astima Chitwan जाँदाखेरि हामी गाडीमा जहाजबाट गाडीमा चढेर हामी त्यो होटलतर्फ जाँदै थियौँ हैन and a couple of my friends smoke cigarettes के they still do हैन sadly हैन अनि चुरोट पसलमा रोकेपछि त्यहाँ चुरोट किन्न पाइदैन भनेर भनियो के अरे चुरोट पाइदैन भनियो हैन अनि मेरो एकजना साथीले किन यार भनेर भनेर सोधेपछि चाहिँ they said that क्यान्सर अस्पतालको नजिकै चुरोट कसरी बेच्ने चुरोट बेच्न पाइदैन तपाईले खरिद पनि गर्न पाइदैन या तान्न पनि पाइदैन भनिसकेपछि चाहिँ I loved that के so imagine how ahead they are where we're still selling cigarettes here but they've stopped it at least अस्पतालको वरिपरि चाहिँ छैन के
BP कोइराला
हस्पिटल हैन so मान्छेले आफै पनि बेच्दैनन् गभर्नमेन्टले एन्फोर्स पनि गरे होला तर मान्छेले आफै पनि बेच्दैनन् के त्यति त्यो कमन सेन्स त त्यहाँ देखियो नि त नि हैन so imagine that small little thing that I loved about Chitwan. Okay? Of course, the biodiversity is like...
And the waste segregation bins are pani... हजुर चितवनमा अस्ति म पनि गएको थिएँ अनि Srichchaले भने जस्तै I stayed in a homestay. So incredible food, कस्तो मजाको त्यो चितवन National Park निर त्यो एरिया थियो. And they've got multiple homestays and it's all run by women, right? And it was such a nice experience.
I'm not a big homestay guy. I'm going to be honest, and I don't want to lie, and I barely do that. Some white lies. Drink tea. Drink tea. Some white lies. Homestay concept like सबैजनालाई एकदम सजिलो तरिकाले बुझाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ हैन how would you describe a homestay के and why is it important to go to homestays के
But we're supporting locals directly. And at the same time, अब उनीहरूको running cost धेरै हुँदैन, so they make good profit out of it. And सबै local हुन्छ if you want to see how they eat. उनीहरूको भान्सामै गएर खाना लिनु पर्ने. So it was really fun. You're a different experience हुने रहेछ.
And also like culture revive गर्ने point of view बाट पनि you're engaging those people living there and why it's important भनेर. You're engaging and like you're kind of also tying them to their own like the local food देखि लिएर culture practices हरू सबै so that in the long run I feel like entrepreneurial aspect बाट पनि it's very good.
And relationship build पनि हुने रहेछ.
I also think like hotel but it's also important because it serves a different kind of people with travel, my luxury travel, my interest भएको छ भने पनि. And I think Butwal, Bhairavaहरू जाँदा पनि there were so many hotels opening के only 1-2 years ago, but they're all empty के so it's a lot of investment. They're all like absolutely gorgeous hotels, but त्यसमा पनि you know a lot of scope थियो तर त्यो airport पनि run नभएदेखि चाहिँ there's a lot of tourists there, so त्यो aspect पनि yeah.
I'm with you on this, and I'm gonna say it is gonna run. Give it time. Bonnie सक्यो अब त्यो जहाज नल्याइकन त अप्सन छैन हैन. It has to come.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time हैन. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's gonna come soon. Trekking जाँदाखेरि हो कि हैन. Generally trekking जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ of course giving back to the society हुन्छ नि हैन. त्यो sense हुन्छ तर I'm going to be honest, like हुन्छ नि specific nearby ठाउँहरुमा जाँदाखेरि generally I tend to go ahead and just go to hotels. Next time I'll go to homestay.
Yeah.
Next time I'll go to a homestay, and I'll send you guys a message, guys, I'm here too, good, I'll do it. Thanks, guys, for at least malai pani त्यो initiation there. Next time I'll go to a homestay. That's something that's very very interesting. I should have done that before. म त्यति साह्रो गरेको छैन कि सो अहिले पनि आफै म सोचिरहेको छु कि ट्रेकिङ जाँदाखेरि मात्र हो होइन अदरवाइज त्यो होमस्टे गरेर बस्छु भनेर चाहिँ हुन्छ नि होइन नेक्स्ट टाइम आई डु दैट लाइक 100% हैन
थिंक हाम्रो पनि पोखरामा गएकोदेखि मलाई इम्पोर्टेन्स बुझेको त्यसमा चाहिँ हाम्रो होल टुर गाइड्स वाज लाइक लिटल चिल्ड्रेन बिकज दे एन्जॉयड talking to tourists and they knew all about their species. I think last podcast ma ni bhane thiyo hola. So त्यो local little children like pani engage garda chai I felt like they know the value of their place now and how people see. So you'll meet a lot of children too.
Our NTB ko sir.
Nepal Tourism Board.
So उहाँको घर पनि स्याङ्जा साइडमा अनि हामीलाई त होमस्टेमा लगेर सबै कल्चर बुझाउनु भयो and even the locals appreciated us and they made us feel really special and the food was delicious and plus the little kids चुच्चाले भने चाहिँ हात समाइकन they're sharing आफ्नो डेली रुटिन के छ कस्तो छ कहाँ खाने पानी पाउँछ के कसो सबै कुराहरू बुझ्न पाउने रहेछ ग्रास रुट लेभलमा.
Interesting. So you guys are going to be traveling more then, huh?
Yes. Hopefully it's homestays.
About cities.
No, hopefully 100% homestays. I know. No, you guys changed my mind. I'm gonna try to go ahead and stay at more homestays in the coming years. You know, I remember our plans, okay? After wrapping up, let's say 1,000 podcasts, give or take. Give or take, I just want to take a year off, okay? Take a year off, finish this,
Travel.
Tonna बाँकी छ कि म तरै धेरै घुमे हैन माथि पहाड त्यति साह्रो घुमेको छैन कि म हैन सरी माथि हिमाल त्यति साह्रो घुमेको छैन कि म पहाड पनि गइसक्यो अलिअलि ठाउँ हैन I'm pretty old हैन but अलिकति मजाले जानु मन छ हैन so I just want to go ahead and see the rest of the country हैन I'll send you guys a lot of where do you guys want to go next? Like honestly भने हैन यो aside from this हैन if you had a choice where do you want to go next? Prasiddhi, where do you want to go next in Nepal?
I think Srichchha अस्ति गएर आएँ मलाई पनि एभरेस्ट बेस क्याम्प चाहिँ एकचोटि जानु मन छ हजुर जस्तै मैले तराई मात्रै घुमेको छु माथि चाहिँ I haven't ventured म ट्रेकिङ पनि त्यति साह्रो गरेर चाहिँ छुइनँ so I think the base camp I want to see what it is like especially त्यो altitude acclimatize गर्न चाहिँ कस्तो प्रोसेस हुँदो रहेछ so my parents especially with my dad I want to go to the base camp.
Oh nice. When check गर्नुहुन्छ?
He's an army man so he's traveled every tarai part चाहिँ foot hill पनि foot.
He's seen everything.
He used to walk till Viratnagar and come back on foot त्यो commando training मा चाहिँ but I don't think he has been to the base camps or त्यति धेरै so we want to go together.
So बाबा र छोरीको प्लान बनिसक्यो त्यसमा त अहिले नै भनेछ अगस्त पछि
hopefully हामी सबैजना सँगै जाँदा नि हुन्छ.
Done, let me know. We're game हैन I'll come. I think it takes X amount of at least 2 weeks हैन how long does it take?
It takes about 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, but you really need to push and start exercising ahead. So I think that's where I missed. So it was literally like the trekkers, our tour guides, or literally mental motivation. The last part, getting to the base camp, was the hardest. Okay, like you just feel like you're closing your eyes and walking. So yeah. I thought I was fit, but I wasn't. I realized, and you never know because altitude sickness.
गाह्रो भयो?
अलिकति चाहिँ गाह्रो भयो but
My dad was training to summit the Everest. So he wanted to do that. तर उहाँलाई चाहिँ आस्थमा भयो अनि he just stopped, I guess. So the breathing problem ले गर्दाखेरि अनि एकदम started getting the inhaler हरू पनि. So but he was exercising to climb the Everest. So, yeah.
Good. Well, you guys can at least go till the base camp, right?
Yes, at least त्यहाँसम्म चाहिँ.
I'm sure musu हाँस्दै हुनुहुन्छ होला dad right now, होइन? जाने भन्नु भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ होला, होइन? Oh, great. तिम्रो experience-मा your favorite part or parts? कुन मोमेन्टमा चाहिँ was like, oh my god.
हामीले चाहिँ Women's Day-मा we went there to raise climate awareness भनेर के so there was like about 20 people with all different fields, I know, women, and I think the oldest woman like climbed the fastest. So like, so it was really nice and empowering in its own ways. But to me, like it's because I'm a dog lover. Every part where the dogs followed me. And I remember the Ama Dablam Bande mountain, which translates to like mother's arms. It's like a mother holding her baby. So I remember the dog's name is Kumbu. I think I have it on my Instagram. And Usanga Basira, we just looked at the mountain for a while, okay? And two little moments, Sema like the Maimon for you, like it's too cute. It was like Hachiko, little dog. So I think that part was really nice. But also at the end, although we went for climate change, I felt like I went there only to talk just about it. I didn't get a lot of input. I think that's how a program should be designed, where we learn from the locals, we learn what they think, and they educate us. Because only Manangma hamle football kheldakheri चाहिँ it was the locals and the conservationists there who taught us why conserve snow leopards. What is it? So that's how it should have gone. And my last ma was I found a book on Himalayan region ko climate change effects, okay? And that informed me a lot because that was really well thought through. And I feel like those kind of books really help me understand the locals' perspective. So, yeah, by experience, bhanda pani, त्यो aspect चाहिँ I think I learned a huge thing as an activist. I'm not there to talk भनेर के I'm there first to learn and then maybe I can talk
to learn and observe and then maybe express होइन interesting of course त्यहाँ recent एक दुई दिन अगाडिको न्युज हो के अरे एभरेस्ट गुगल एभरेस्ट एन्ड देन गो टु न्युज है त्यहाँ क्लिनअप गरेछ कि आर्मीले नै क्लिनअप गरे हो कि भनेर मैले हिजो आज भर्खरै एउटा न्युज देखिरहेको थिएँ कि होइन जस्ट डबल चेक दिस त नो I shouldn't be saying this, it might not come true होइन अलिकति भनिदिन्छु है त I might be going to a different country very soon होइन अनि त्यहाँ गएर चाहिँ I might be talking to somebody who is very close to Mount Everest होइन I can't say much होइन I'll tell you guys off air होइन छिटै नै hopefully होइन we're in talks होइन I might be going to a very different country very similar to us होइन and might be talking to somebody who's very close to Everest के so close to Everest that अब त्यो म explain नै गर्न सक्दिनँ होइन हो रहेछ Army plans to collect 10 tons of trash from Everest region.
I think it's a few months long
project.
Nepal Army will collect waste from Mount Everest, Lhotse, Nupse under the Clean Himalaya campaign 2024. 10 tons of waste. Interesting. यो लास्ट इयरको कुरा थियो होइन कि के अरे हामीले चाहिँ जसले एभरेस्ट चढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ आफ्नो पुप चाहिँ आफै लिएर आउने भन्ने कुरा पनि एउटा आएको थियो के अरे डबल चेक त यो पनि थियो जस्तो लाग्छ है मलाई if I'm not mistaken होइन So see new things happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
There's also Asi Amarina Didile Garnu Bako. Her eco project was in Sagarmatha next, and I went to their offices. So they do a lot of like tokens or banaune. It was closed, so they came all the way, and like I got to go inside and see. So they're like waste bata pani like because my plastic pollution background bata aunda like you know how much I hate plastic like microplastics bhanda ni ma kasto huncha so there मैले waste lai चाहिँ कहिले treasure को way मा हेरे थिएन कि and it doesn't mean like we need to produce more waste तर भएको waste लाई पनि treasure गरेर हेर्न पनि सकिन्छ भन्ने सिकाउनु भयो कि so I'm pretty sure like once we've collected it all there are creative ways we can
That is true, right? So human waste management on Mount Everest, climbers required to carry their excretion. This is what, March 25, recent race, sorry, last year one. Go down.
That's
Go down. What is it? Yeah, somebody be said to you. Stop. Proper management. Oh, exactly. Deposit account to proper management. You can't. You need to get everything back. Decompose it's just gonna be there, right? So you have to get things back. This is interesting. No, whatever you guys are doing, it's gonna be maybe as a outcome not देखियो भने पनि over time like त्यसको impact त आइहाल्छ नि हैन त्यसको impact नआउने भन्ने त त्यो त्यसको त्यो outcome नआउने भन्ने त हुँदै हुँदैन नि हैन. Think about it, just a quick reminder to everybody हैन. Pre Miss Nepal, pre joining Miss Nepal, pre applying for Miss Nepal हैन, like thought process के थियो के, like what was your thought process when it comes to like गरौँ कि नगरौँ हैन, लेखौँ कि नलेखौँ, or त्यो लेख्ने हुँदैन थियो होला मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, फिलअप गरौँ कि नगरौँ हैन. अहिले पनि कतिजनाले सोचिरहनु भएको छ होला हैन, म अप्लाई गरौँ कि नगरौँ, जाउँ कि नजाउँ हैन, मम ड्याडलाई सोधिरहनु भएको छ होला, साथीभाइहरूलाई सोधिरहनु भएको छ होला हैन. आफू दुईजनाको थट प्रोसेस चाहिँ के थियो कि यो मोमेन्टमा हुन्छ नि, किनकि lot of friends might be going through this right now हैन. Why don't you start?
मेरो thought process चाहिँ it was just apply, get it done, don't think too much थियो नि. तर if अब मैले this me would like to give advice to the older me, I would say really give it a thought because you'll be dedicating a year of your life to this organization. So you have to be very professional, and when it comes to work, you have to be there, okay? Because apply गरेर I'll get that instant celebrity and I'll be famous भनेर चाहिँ सोचेर apply गरे भने चाहिँ फेरि it's going to be a difficult journey. So how was your experience?
It was the last day मलाई याद छ, just wondering, पहिला पनि like any experience where you audition, you're so nervous, like you feel like गरौँ कि नगरौँ, but once you do it, it's such a good shot whether you get it or not. To me, it's like त्यो mindset थियो कि like I'll just do it so that I'm giving it a shot भनेर. And because my grandfather wanted, I was like उहाँको एउटा wish छ भने म गर्छु भनेर. And but it was also so much ki like if I've college sakara asu yati padera asu, and I know ki mero project will be community oriented, like environment koma, and this is going to be the perfect platform. And yo ta oil step liena bhane chai I'll miss out on a huge chance bhanne thyo ki. And any little chance throughout the competition that I get to share my advocacy, it might inspire someone and they can carry it forward. So I think त्यो वेमा चाहिँ म आफ्नो बाटोमा चाहिँ आफै आउँदिनँ, because at that point I realized no one's stopping me from catching my dreams, but it's myself. And so त्यो I wanted to just do it and not be my own enemy. And I think अहिले पनि कति कुरामा you kind of fear failure as well, you fear success पनि रहेछ. But I'm trying to like हाम्रो यो raining year-मा it's like get so much done भन्ने pressure चाहिँ हुन्छ, be on the media, be always talked about खालको. But I realize कि we don't strive for recognition रहेछ कि whatever work that we do, that's not what we should be chasing for. And maybe take it slow, maybe take it 5 years, even though your raining year is like 1 year. But it's the longer run that you should be working for, because preparation at the time laksanta, and it's not just walking on heels. It's mindset ko preparation, it's staying true to your advocacy ko preparation. So I think I'm going to take it slow even continually.
If I would have missed out on the opportunity to apply, then I would have missed out on knowing so many people, especially in Nepal. The networking opportunity चाहिँ मिस हुन्थ्यो होला. अनि इभन मैले मिस नेपाल अप्लाई नगरेको भए चाहिँ मेरो बिजनेस पनि स्टार्ट हुँदैन थियो कि. So I think the opportunity चाहिँ grasp गरेर, but you need to be very mindful where you want your advocate, what you want your advocacy to be like, what is your purpose, and आफ्नो stand लिएर चाहिँ apply गर्नुपर्छ. We shouldn't let the industry take you to places. You define your purpose. So you shouldn't be able to drift. Have a strong foot, have a strong ground and then apply. एकदम सबै कुरा consider गरेर. Be it finances, be it your personal mental health, be it your family को के छ उहाँहरूको कुराहरू पनि सबै कुरा बुझेर pros and cons लाई weigh गरेर नै apply गर्नुपर्ने रहेछ.
Thought process, so interesting two words that you said, Prasiddhy, mental health. At the end of the day, you have to be strong mentally.
Yes.
I'm sure it takes it has taken a lot of toll on both of you, and the experience is there, everything is there, but obviously I'm sure to stress the thani back of your mind sometimes.
आउँछ मेरो चाहिँ अब राइट आफ्टर क्राउनिङ चाहिँ अहिले एउटा सानो इन्सिडेन्ट भएको थियो जसले चाहिँ ठुलै कन्ट्रोभर्सी भयो त्यो टाइम लिमिट एक्सिड गरेको हुनाले चाहिँ सो त्यसले पनि मलाई अलिकता मेन्टली पुश ब्याक चाहिँ गर्यो फर विक्स आई वाज भेरी भेरी स्याड वाइ मैले यस्तो किन गरेँ देन गिल्टी फिल भयो आई सुड हेभ हुन्छ नि काउन्टेड माई सेकेन्ड्स जस्तो नि फिल भएको थियो बट देन लेटर अन इफ आई वाज इन स्ट्रङ मेन्टली एन्ड इफ आई डिड नट ह्याभ द सपोर्ट अफ माई पेरेन्ट्स and my friends, then I wouldn't have been able to come out of that situation. So you need to have very strong support systems as well. It's not a single battle. Afei matrai mero lai naam banauchu bhanera it's very difficult रहेछ. So that's why I focused on family, what they say as well. Because I have seen many women, they do come to apply for Miss Nepal. They don't tell their families. And sometimes the families don't even support. So, keen to apply garne if you can talk to your parents about why, the goods about it, this competition, then maybe they'll also see the good side.
Yeah. And I'll also add, Tara, at the same time, don't be afraid to rebel.
Yes.
Because when I was applying, I kind of had that rebel in my mind that ahileको current beauty industry ko direction like go opposite pani gairach cha like me denying to not wear polyester in a way, you know, or like certain like I'm not going to shoot for a certain brand, but like or I want to talk to you before I start shooting. Like, what are your policies? Tyo kind of maybe puts like narrows down your opportunities, but when you rebel, you're setting up the tone. Like, what do you want for your world, Vanira? So I think any like rebel advocates or like applicants are also welcome in a way because we need to challenge the norm, like, you know, what's important to you.
Yeah, just create your own standards. I'm with you. I'm with you guys on that. And I have standards आफै बनाउने हो नि हैन मलाई यो ठीक लाग्दैन त म गर्दिन हैन that's awesome and that's what that's exactly what other friends are looking for as well. I see what I was sharing this with a few friends of mine. If I ever have kids, I want my kids to be daughters. I know. Role models, like I have such great role models. And I go home, I see my mom is my biggest role model. I know. I go around, my sisters, my friends, they're all role models, right? And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, my best friend's going to be my daughter. No shadow of a doubt on that. Yeah. So, and you guys are role models too. And you create your own standards. And my kids are going to look up to you guys. Yes. If I ever have kids, that is. If I ever have kids, that is.
Yeah. We hope you do because I think you'll be a great dad.
I will try. We will try to go trekking. A few things specifically, since we've tied up with Miss Nepal this year, we want to, we also want to see how much we can go ahead and support Miss Nepal 2024 and beyond, hopefully. Specific, this is something that I wanted to ask all three of you. I'm sure she's flying somewhere. Miss World, Miss Earth, Miss International. We've constantly talked about it. Timeline, obviously we don't know. Hopefully we're going to win next year, or a year after that, or a year after that. What do you think? What do you guys honestly think? This is an honest answer on this. What do you think is kind of putting us slightly behind? Honestly asking you guys.
It's not the candidate. We all try to give our best. I think it's अलिकता lobbying पनि important रहेछ international pageantsहरूमा चाहिँ.
तिमी जापान गयो, you felt it, हैन?
So a little bit of push from ETA organizations end as well. Because I realized we have a lot of national directors, meetings, and पहिलेदेखि they have talks about the entire कसरी हाम्रो grooming sessions or के भइरहेछ, कस्तो type of candidate छ. But at the end, it's still the girl. It's still us, what kind of personality you have, how well you can gel in with the organization that's hosting or the host country that is hosting the pageant. And what are they looking for? So every year they find something different to look for. Sometimes it might be your vitals, your beauty, or your personality, or your nature. So I don't think, I think it all depends on hard work and luck at the same time.
Luck too, right?
And this year, Hidden Treasure is also planning on investing a lot of time and effort into the new winners, the successors. So उहाँहरूलाई properly train गराउने, उहाँहरूले त्यहाँ internationally चाहिँ कसरी a good representative बन्ने त्यो कुराहरू पनि this time चाहिँ this is the first time I think we're having very one-on-one sessions with the winners.
Something different this time.
Something different.
Interesting, very interesting. Srichchha, you want to add something on this?
For me, like, I don't feel like, I know it's a diplomatic answer sound gorsa or like, but I really don't feel like we're lagging behind. We've given our Priyanka Didiarko effort, like Prasiddhy Didiarko. We give our all to any experience. Tara, even when I go to my pageant, I really don't want to go there to win. Okay? I know you're a winner mindset, but for me, it's not a competition. It was never, Miss Nepal was also never a competition. So to win cheese garner, I think that's not what we, or what, at least for me, like what I joined for. And do want that beyond I have a perspective, I have goals as the way I'm Shrinka Didi, like that's what we think about, like Miss Nepal. She's doing great than any like Miss World right now too in terms of advocacy and what she's been doing. So I really respect that. And so win भन्ने एउटा tsunami, sky is the limit भन्ने is like win के like winले चाहिँ limit राखिदिन्छ के. So maybe having bigger conversations than winning will help us land in the one of the stars, or like you land in the moon kind of. So yeah, maybe let's talk more than just winning.
Land on Mars too.
Yeah.
Is it right? Since I watched that movie, I'm still on Mars. And Shrinkala is awesome. Like I had her on the podcast, and it's always a great conversation whenever she's over. The Espaliko theme you guys were trying to explain to me down हामी अघि नै बसिरहेको बेलामा हैन pearls भन्छ कि pearl भन्छ. I'm eating up my English right now. Pearls. Why is it pearls? Why is it pearls?
Why is it plural?
Pearl. Why is it a pearl? Why is it a pearl?
Pearl.
Why is it?
I think we were told not to say that.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
I think as people apply, they'll find out why. Pearls.
There's certain hints on Hidden Treasure's social media. So to 30 भनेर साइडमा special hint छ.
ए हो र वेबसाइटमा
हाम्रो हिडन ट्रेजरकै पेजहरुमा
Oops, my bad.
But so 30 मा पनि छ.
30 beautiful years of like Miss Nepal. So
30 like
Prasidhy's mom.
Yeah. See?
Open any one of them.
This one 31.
31. Oh, that's pretty good. 30.
Do you see it?
Yeah, we see 3 pearls. Interesting. No, interesting. No, it's gonna be super awesome, guys. No, it's gonna be super awesome, and we're gonna try to go ahead and make sure that we support as much as we can. You're going next year, and anything that we can help out with, I know, Vast Media Network, please let us know. I know, and we're gonna be there like 24/7.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything that you want.
Definitely projects, podcasts that you said, so we can collaborate. I think.
Done. You want to do podcast with us? We're game.
Okay.
We're game. We're
Awesome.
game. All right. And even with anything that you want to do with your business, I know, please let us know. There are a lot of कतिजना साथीहरू हुनुहुन्छ कि who are probably listening right now who want to probably go ahead and start a business as well. I kind of want to touch base on that slightly before we end. Somebody who wants to start a business, any tips and pointers that you want to go ahead and give to them?
So I am yet to start one officially, like register garera. But one advice, so I've been meeting our podcast ki different entrepreneurs and getting advice on how I can start my own business. And they really told me like, हामीले जुन money सँग जुन एउटा guilt राख्छ नि, like now I'm not true to my values भन्ने, त्यसलाई चाहिँ त्यसलाई त्यसरी नहेर टाइपको कि, like it's, you need to be clever, very clever about having your money plans as well. And because you're going to stay true to your values. But I kind of have started looking at it as like a very unique game kind of challenge. And I really am looking at different concepts of business. And one concept is a time bomb concept.
What is that?
Every time we design a business, we look at it as like, okay, it needs to last for another 10, 15 years or like my lifetime. But what if it ends in a certain time period? Okay? I kind of wanted to challenge sustainability, which we are fighting for, kind of notion too. Because to last, what if it perishes away because you no longer have to compete in the market? Like I'm advocating for bamboo toothbrush, I take it out, I'm selling it, but my end goal is that everyone has bamboo toothbrush, so I no longer need to have that business anymore. So that kind of concept, so I kind of want to take it as an experiment. So maybe like money is important, but also experimenting with it, getting creative, and also not shying away from opportunities. I don't know, I'm seeing so many things, but
no, it's cool.
Yeah.
You shouldn't shy away from opportunities.
Yeah.
Like you need to grab opportunities. You use the word luck, right? That plays a big role in that too. Opportunities don't come often.
Yes.
They come once in a blue moon. Right? You shouldn't lose it. Just like at least I've come to realize that now. All the opportunities I've lost, or I have not taken. But again, here we are, right? But yeah, I'm game on with that. And money is just a tool for you to take a step forward. And it's not going to last.
Yeah, not chasing money, but being clever about money still. So that's what I've heard from like all the different eco-entrepreneurs. And so, जहिले पनि non-profit nor non-government हुनुपर्छ भन्ने छैन रहेछ. As Nepal, we're trying to push young entrepreneurs. So I think that's very key.
Yeah. Of course, you need to make money. Like you can't do it for charity too. That's awesome. Anything specific about taking risks?
Risk the harik business ma huncha ni. When you start a new venture, definitely a lot of risk. So I'll say 3 years I was involved in the import side of the business. Now I'm seeing the export side and a lot of potential that it holds. And risk चाहिँ हुँदो रहेछ. We also risked a lot of collaterals to start up मेरो मामुको business चाहिँ. And now we're risking a lot to start my own thing. So long term risk हुन्छ. आफ्नो satisfaction पनि ध्यान नराखिकन we have to strive to satisfy our customers first. So I think money is just a tool. तपाईले भने जस्तै I'm using that money to satisfy my producers and my customers. And I'm not looking at profits to amass profits for myself. In the long run चाहिँ हुन्छ आफै हुन्छ.
And also to feed your organization. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a system in a way.
You have to, every entrepreneur has a dream to create a business that is self-sufficient, that is sustainable in the long run. तपाईँ त्यहाँ नभए पनि त्यो बिजनेस चलोस् भन्ने चाहिँ ठुलै इच्छा हुने रहेछ. 15 years down the line, if my mom is not in the store, everyone is searching for her. कहाँ हो? So त्यो sustain गराउने कसरी is the question. मेरो like पनि अब मेरो business start भयो भने चाहिँ त्यसलाई म नभए पनि let it go on, let it sustain on its own, let it provide quality services, quality products to our customers so that they come back again and again. I don't keep pushing यो मेरो एकदम राम्रो product हो. So your customers are your biggest marketing experts.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you sustain and your business starts scaling without you, imagine you've made it.
Yes.
Imagine that you've made it, होइन? As a good in anytime, anything that I can or my company can help out, please let us know, all right? We're there for you guys 24/7. Okay, मैले फेरि पनि यो emphasis गरेँ, होइन? Where are all you guys traveling? Recap.
Yes. So I'll name 4, you name 4. I'll start. Chitwan, Bharatpur भयो, Surkhet, Pokhara, Nepalganj.
Surkhet, Pokhara, Nepalganj.
That's why I wanted to give you the 4.
Oops.
के भन्यो चितवन त्यसपछि भैरवा पोखरा नेपालगञ्ज भन्यो अनि बिर्तामोड इटहरी
अरु के छुट्यो
8 वटा हो अनि लास्टमा चाहिँ काठमाडौँ
भयो
के छुट्यो
हैन के छुट्यो कि भनेर हैन आई एम थिंकिङ अफ अल द awesome things that you guys can do there के त्यहाँ यो सबै ठाउँमा यस्तो रमाइलो ठाउँहरु छ जान टाइम छैन तर धेरै टाइम छ एक दिन छ कि 2 दिन छ
2 days
yeah, we will have एउटामा चाहिँ morning free हुन्छ एउटामा evening free हुन्छ we have 3 days so
भन्ने बिर्से स्केड्युलै भन्ने बिर्से first day when we go we have press release press announcement and second day we have sponsor orientation and fun games to all the aspiring applicants and third day ma चाहिँ we have auditions usually morning mai hune रहेछ अनि audition-मा पनि we are not very specific उहाँहरु आएर one-on-one discussions अनि कुरा गरेर so I think त्यो हाम्रो schedule चाहिँ हरेक सिटीमा त्यही नै हो
so को जान लाग्यो रे सब you guys are not going to the same place every day throughout but all 3 of you guys are going
यसपालि we might like have different कोही चाहिँ घुम्न जाने त्यस्तो हुन सक्छ but I think in few will be all 3 of us will be there because we also want it to be a girls trip in a way
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Like, my suggestion, just a quick suggestion, whenever you get time, just walk.
Okay.
To neighborhood matra, to obviously, mother can't know one too, but if you just walk, you get to. मलाई चाहिँ personally, म खर्र हिँड्दाखेरि कहिलेकाहीँ बजार जान्छु हैन नेपालगञ्जमा हुँदाखेरि बजारतिर छिर्दिन्छु हैन सेम के जता जाँदाखेरि त्यो बजार छिर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो ठाउँको त्यो ठ्याक्क त्यो एसेन्स त्यो मलाई चाहिँ पर्सनली हुन्छ नि हैन मान्छेहरुको यसो झ्यालतिर यसो हेर्दाखेरि हुन्छ नि हैन त्यो बजारमा अथवा के किन्दाखेरि अथवा त्यो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो ठाउँको अझ त्यो एसेन्स चाहिँ द्याट्स हाउ आई फिल है अब त्यो मेरो आफ्नो पर्सनल वे अफ गेटिङ द भाइब अफ द सिटी एन्ड आई डोन्ट नो
चाहिँ सुवर्ण sir is going with us and he recently turned 80
अस्ति
birthday and he's such a professional उहाँले यति वर्ष यो कस्तो स्मुथली रन गर्नु भएको छ अनि हामी त ढुक्कै छौँ
like he can look at your face and tell you know what you're going through. It's like our grandfather.
All our directors are so protective about us. One more reason to apply for Miss Nepal. You'll be well taken care of. यस्तो हैन कि you become a face of the organization and जे गर्नु छ गर भनेर कहिले पनि छोड्नु भएको छैन. There's always a father figure. जुनै इभेन्टमा जानु परोस् लेट नाइट डिनर्सहरु होस् there's always a one director हुन्छ नि looking after you okay
and especially if you're new to the industry they become the family that you go to all the time
a lot of good advice यहाँ जाने यहाँ नजाने यसरी गर्ने उसरी गर्ने हेल्प पनि एकदमै उहाँको इनपुट चाहिँ धेरै नै रहेछ
30 years of legacy
it's
like not a joke in a way
interesting well I cannot let you guys go without talking about Rashnadi, who I have learned so much from, So, especially what specific tips and pointers that you guys have already gotten from Didi as well? Okay, it's specific.
अब यो त surprise हो. Ma'am has planned a lot of things for this special year.
Exactly.
And उहाँको legacy त it's मेरो मामुको बेलादेखि अहिलेसम्म she always thinks of what new, what next, and how can I learn from my past experience and implement it next year.
And always something different.
Very different.
You'll be expecting,
हाम्रो शो पनि म्यामको जुन उ थियो नि entire stage presentation, even like Miss Venezuela-मा पनि त्यस्तो हुँदैन रहेछ कि the dance, choreography, it's so new, it's so fresh.
Guys, open Instagram, मेरो Instagram एकपल्ट खोल्नु त I'll show you guys a picture. अस्ति अस्ति यो फोटो मैले पोस्ट गरेको थिएँ कि होइन होइन अनि दिस इज 2013 11 years ago 11 years ago होइन रचना दिदीलाई मैले अफकोर्स सी बिलिभ इन मी एन्ड सी गिभ मी द प्लेटफर्म होइन एन्ड टुडे वेन आई लुक ब्याक हुन्छ नि होइन अभियसली देयर यु गो द्याट्स मालविका दी एन्ड मी होस्टिङ मिस नेपाल 2013 दिस वाज फ्यान्टा मिस नेपाल इफ आइ एम नट मिस्टेकन होइन हो दिस इज 2013 ओ फ्यान्टा हो किनभने मैले त्यो पकेट स्क्वायरमा त्यो फ्यान्टाको त्यो
The small details.
Yeah. This is like a long time ago. Go back, guys. Go back. अनि मिस नेपालको पेज खोल्नु एकपल्ट मिस नेपालको पेज होइन सो obviously it's Miss Nepal has always been there to a big part of my life as well, you know, for me to be where I'm at today. So thank you so much, and this year best of luck to everybody who are applying. Best of luck to you guys, and we'll see more of you again and again. And one more time, if we can ever help out, we're always there. Anything you want to say right at the end? Prasiddhy, anything kids to time, maybe? All good?
All good.
Let me check जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ send me a picture too.
हामी सँगै जाने plan भनिसकेको छ.
Done.
If you have maybe some friends or like food influencers who would like to meet us and take us out, that's an idea we came up with.
Yeah.
We'd love to like do food tours or collaborate because we'll have some time off at that place too, so you can
Kathmandu बाहिर भने हो?
हजुर, when we're traveling for the audition.
Oh yeah, totally. Hold on, I'm going to set you guys up with two people, है त त्यो चाहिँ मैले अहिले गर्दै बुटवलमा हैन हिजो अस्ति भर्खर को थियो रे एक्स डु यु रिमेम्बर एनीवेज I'll share with you guys है त यो म सेयर गर्छु हैन किनभने कतिजना साथीहरू हुनुहुन्छ who reached out to us के हैन food पोखरा जान लाग्छ
Yes.
Do you guys want to I don't know I guess okay not food I'm thinking of something else हैन oh yeah बुटवलको चाहिँ food in बुटवल है त I'll share उला बुटवलको त अहिले बुटवल जान लाग्छ नि हैन ए भैरवा छ yeah perfect so यो पनि ल यो त अहिले नै गरिदिन्छु ल there's so many other friends ल done I'll help you guys Ali. Thank you so much for coming guys.
Thank you so much for inviting.
I'll see more of you guys soon. Thanks guys. Awesome.
Vyas Media Network.